let's see a minute what that looks like. See the back of the desk? See if I put it down here. I have to pull the desk. I don't even know if I could pull this desk out. Oh, see, there we go. This robe might have to come off. It might be too hot. It might be too warm. Now that I'm moving around. Okay, so see if I do this, then that's better. That is much better. Let's screw her in like that. Screw her from the bottom. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, put this guy a little bit straighter. There we go. Now, good morning. Hi, Valamir. Hey, Fabby. Good morning. I'm messing with this. Remember this tripod we got? I'm messing with it. I'm trying to decide. Hi, Brown Eyes. I'm trying to decide if we like this tripod or not. So that's what I'm doing before I send it back. I'm just trying to decide, like, what is it doing? What does it do? Because, oh, look, it does give me some brightness on me. So, like, see, oh, it does give me a little more light on my face. So that's better. Look it. So even if I use it just for lighting, that's helpful. I'm just trying to see what it does. Because now, so it could be used just for lighting. And when we were trying to record, trying to view some iPadage, we were having a hard time with it, but we want to see if it does iPad better. So what if we switch to the phone again? So let's see what it looks like now when I do video capture on there. So video capture on trying to see if we can use the camera on that. Can we use it? It has to be the FaceTime camera. Okay. Let's add it again. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning. We're playing with the camera on here. We are trying. Ooh, that is not the camera we wanted. We don't need two of me. We want to add my add source, add a new source, add a source. We want to add my phone camera. Okay. There we go. Done. Okay, so if we do this, what does that look like? That's upside down. So we have to do it this way. Why is that still upside down? We were doing this the other day. We were playing with the cameras over here. So why is it, no matter which way I put it, it's upside down? So that's not being helpful. Okay, back it's going. That thing's going back to Amazon because it's just not working out. I mean, it works, but not from this angle. Okay, we're back. Hello. Good morning. I'm just going to send it back. So, yeah, I don't know. I just can't figure out a good use of it. It's got an extra arm on it that is weird and wonky. I don't know. I just don't like it. So this is how it's set up, see? And this is how it comes. This is how it's set up. It's got, see this extra arm, and it bends and folds. It attaches to the desk. It has this. I don't know. It's not working. I don't like it. So anywho, good morning. What y'all up to? We are going to talk about Canva organization today. That's the plan. So let's get into it. Did you guys see the challenge? Did you see the challenge? The challenge was to make an infographic. I made mine. I posted it on LinkedIn. That is due today at midnight. I like these rapid challenges to get them in, done, and turned in. So, infographics are fun. ChatGPT will give you information that pertains to your niche. Hi, Lorraine. Good morning. How are you? So that's always fun. And to prove, T asked us how many Canva windows you have open. I do not have any open. I'm going to show you my initial Canva window for the day. Bam. Look at that. Zero, zilch, nada. Have a good day. Now that I'm all set up and ready. Look at zero, zilch, nada, not a single one open. So, hi, Craft Fusio. How are you? Um, that's my welcome for the day. There's not a guide for this because it's going to be kind of impromptu. Um, I'm working on a um, I'm working on a bundle that will have a what that will have a bunch of items in it, kind of like a collection, rather, of things that will have that I'll constantly update. But I don't really want it to be the same. So I think that I'm gonna call it the yeah, I'm gonna call it a collection. I was trying to think of a name for it, but I think it's just gonna be called the collection. Um, and it's going to have a bunch of items in there to kind of like help you along because hi Tamberly, how are you? Good morning. My goal is for you to kind of like not just sit and stare at your computer. I feel like a lot of us are kind of stuck. So it's going to have in there my Etsy templates. It's going to have um the things that help you actually be productive, right? So I know you get templates and stuff from Misha, but it's going to have like the step-by-step guides for how to do your Etsy, how to set your Etsy up, how to post on Etsy, what to do next. So once you've got the guides, once you have all the stuff, then what do you do with it, right? Um, so it's going to have all of those things kind of bundled in it together so that you can kind of like automate those processes and go faster. So that's my goal for that. It's going to be called, it's going to be a collection of all those items in one place, stored for you and ready to go. So I'm getting that bundled together. And I'm going to start with making the Etsy thumbnails, and then I'll kind of keep that up to date for you. And once you purchase it, it'll just be a one-time purchase, and it'll just kind of sit there. It'll be a G drive that I'll keep updated for you guys to access. So that, keep an eye out for that coming soon. That should be ready by Friday for you to purchase, and then all the items will be in there. So let's talk about Canva. Let's talk about Canva storage and what you can do from the homepage. So this is a look at the homepage of Canva. It works like Google Drive, very similar to Google Drive. Hi, Key. Good morning. So it works very similar. It kind of may look similar to you to Google Drive because it is a storage space as well. So I'm gonna pair my screen down here so you can see more of it. So as you can see here, it has folders as well. It has recent designs. You may recall when we were in Google Drive. If you didn't watch my Google Drive tutorial, that is on my YouTube. So go to look at my Just Google It. The ebook that goes along with that is available on my website. So if you go to my link tree and go to Sandra the Design Diva, the ebook for my Just Google It series is still available, and you can follow me on YouTube and subscribe. I will put this replay also on there. So the Just Google It series, we went over like how to navigate in the G Drive workspace. This is similar, right? So you see it has your recent designs that you've used are here, and then it has just telling you like this is stuff you've recently worked on. You can look at it in a grid view, or you can look at it in a list view. This is the list, this is the grid, okay? So it shows just recent designs that you've worked on. Then, and so this is your home page. If you go to projects, this is where you can organize items by project. Again, your recent designs shows at the top in a list in a grid view. If you change it to list view, then you look at them in a list. Recent designs at the top. You can go into folders and just see your folders. You can go into designs and see all your designs. So this is the project screen. You're seeing just your designs listed as projects. You can sort them by name. You can sort them by people. Oh no, sorry, you can't sort them by people, but it lists them by people. It lists them by type of project. It lists them by when you last edited it. You can sort it by when it was last edited. So the two with arrows are the ones you can sort it. So you can sort it by how recent you edited it, which is the oldest project you've ever had. It's a good way to go in and clean up items like David, copy of digital mini water bottle, alphabet practice, some untitled designs. I like to go for by untitled designs and definitely go back in and retitle them. So you can go into untitled items and see, is it something you still need? Is it something you can get rid of? Things like that. And then you can sort it by just name, okay? So sort it by name or sort it by when you last edited it. You can star items here. Remember, if you star everything, then it loses its star ability. If everything's important, then you can't find them. So it's just better to organize items. So you can go from here and you can organize things. So if you edit it, you can edit the name from here. If you check it, you can move it to a folder. Okay, so it's a good way to just start organizing is from here as well. Okay, then you can go to brand templates. This is a great place to organize your brands so you can see what brands you have listed. You can move them around. You can see your Pinterest pins. I don't know why I have Pinterest pins under brand templates. Oh, because I was making brand templates in here. So under brand templates, you can create templates for that specific brand. You can make new ones. So if you hit add new, you could upload different files and folders right onto the brand templates, right? So brand templates keep your brand looking seamless. So when you create something under a brand template, it stays with that brand and it will align to that brand. So making brand templates makes it so that when you use the template again, it already has the style, color, fonts for that brand. We'll go into that in another series. Images is just images that you've uploaded. So all the images and uploads that you've uploaded that you haven't filed into a specific folder fall into here. You can go from here and move them into a folder and they will come out of that blanket upload bundle and go into a folder. This is a good place to rename them, a good place to delete them, right? Because you can also just delete them if you think you're not going to use them. You can rename them in here so you can find them again. So it's a good thing when you upload things to actually name them, because then you can go back and search for them. When you're in here, you can rename them. You can edit them also. I'll show you how to upload and use the edit tools right from this folder instead of going into a design and doing that as well. Okay, so videos are listed in here. It's another just section on this projects page. All these things are just from the projects page. Okay, remember, you don't have to go into a design. This is all from the home projects page. Okay, this is just by stopping and reading the tabs across the top of the projects page. So we went from the home screen. This is your home screen. This is projects. Under the projects tab on the home screen, these are all the options you have: images, videos, brand templates, designs, folders, and all. Okay, so this is just going across the screen, the tabs at the top of the projects page. Okay, so under videos, you have a bunch of videos that you've had. So see, I don't even know how I got that. I don't even know where that came from. But it's a video of some images. So that'll be, I need to rename that because I'll never find that again. So I'm going to call it Christmas stockings. And that I could use on a Christmas thing. So this movie, like all these things that are not named correctly, I need to rename them so that I could find them again, right? That's the deal. So, and I could download them from here and save them. So, girlfriend T mockup. And I add as much words to it so that I can find it again so I know what it is. Okay. And that's it. Okay. So that's what you do with those. And that's how you rename them. Okay. So now let's talk about what you can do from the projects folder. From the projects folder, you can move things around. Like I said, you can move items into folders. You can create new folders in the projects folder, and you can upload images. Okay, I'm gonna bring my TikTok up because I can't see the chat. Just give me a second so I can bring. Thank you for the follows. Give me a second so I can just switch accounts so I can bring my TikTok up. Just in case I'm missing anybody in the chat. Just because the timing on this is not the same. Okay, there we go. That's me. Okay, so on the home page, the most exciting feature that I like about this homepage is bringing in images. So I can go right here to images, and from here I can add images. I can upload an image right here. And when I bring this image in, let me find a new one. I've already brought all these in. So let me go to AI photos. So I could bring an image in. So say I brought this image in. Okay. I can bring this image in. Now I just brought it into my uploads. I didn't bring it into a folder, but I will show you the same thing. So I hit upload image. Remember, I didn't have to go into a file. And once I brought the image in, now I can also use these features of the editor. I can use the crop. I can use the adjust. I can use Magic Studio, some of the features of Magic Studio. I can use the filters. I can use shadows, autofocus, blur, duotone, face retouch. So these features of the editor I can use right here on this page. So I can remove the background on them. And I don't have to go into a project to do that. Okay. Then I can hit save or use in a design. So I could just hit save and save it to Canva. And now I've got another copy of this photo saved. Okay, so it saved the original and it saved it with the background. So I can just rename it. So this is my edited version. So I can call it African American Family with Children, no background, 2 girls, mom and dad. I'm just calling it things that I will possibly look for. Thank you for the gift. So I'm calling it things that I may possibly search for when I'm going to go looking for this photo to use it in a project. Okay. So now I've uploaded it and I've got the 2 versions. I've got the version with the background and I've got the version without the background. Okay. So those are now free for me to use in a project. Okay. And you can always, and you can do that. Say you've got a bulk upload that you need to do. You can do that right here from the home screen and you don't have to go into a project. So under projects, under the project screen, you can add new. You can upload photos. You can upload videos. You can do that from here. Now, say I wanted to be organized about a new project I was working on, okay? Say I'm working on a project for Mother's Day, right? I could do that right here. Now, let me make sure I don't have a mom's folder. I don't think I do. Because that is actually going to be part of my Mother's Day project. That's why I was making those pictures, right? So under, I don't have a Mother's Day project. So let's do a folder. and we're going to call it Mother's Day. Okay. And we're going to hit continue. And so now, if I could spell too, I'd be dangerous. Okay, so we're going to call it Mother's Day. Okay, and this is the folder where I'm going to upload all these images, right? So I'm going to hit add new. And I'm going to hit upload files. And now I'm going to go into all these Mother's Day, all these images that I grabbed for that I was making for Mother's Day, and I'm going to bring them into here. I think there was only a few that I actually downloaded. Okay, so those were my Mother's Day images. I actually had more, but I don't know if I downloaded them. I made some moms and kids the other day. Okay, so we're going to upload those. And now they're on my Mother's Day folders, okay? So now let's go back to projects and those images that I brought over the first time. So these two, I'm going to move them also into the folder. So now I'm moving them into Mother's Day. Oh no, not those two. Those two are already in there. These two. I'm going to move them into my Mother's Day folder. So now they're also in they're going to be in my Mother's Day folder. So now when I go to my folder, I've got all 4 images in there. Okay. So that's a way to keep them organized so they stay into one place. Okay. So now I must have, cards. You know what? I put them under cards. I was like, I had a bunch of other images. So I put these also in Mother's Day. So this mom and son, mommy and me. So I had some other ones that I used for cards. So I can put these also into my Mother's Day folder. So I can go like this. And I don't know if can I duplicate? Okay, so I can move them, but I can't copy them. I didn't know if I could put them in both folders or if I could, it would let me copy them. But I can move them to the Mother's Day folder. Okay, so you can do all of that moving around right here on the home page. Okay, so the next one is going to be templates. Templates is the next section on the home page. So we're just going down the home page explaining what is available that you can use. Templates. So templates is where you see all templates that Canva already has available for you. It is a gold mine, okay? It is a gold mine of things that you can see. Of course, it's going to tell you about upcoming events like Valentine's Day, Women's Day. International Women's Day is coming up. When is International Women's Day? Somebody tell me in the chat. Does anybody know when International Women's Day is? It is coming up, so there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on about it. All kinds of content we can make, all kinds of videos we can make, all kinds of things we can make, right? So AI pictures, videos, cards, postcards. So we can put stuff in our mobile videos like cell phone screens, right? You can make all kinds of things. You can give away freebies. You can give away freebies with links to your email list. It is March 8th, okay? So March 8th is International Women's Day. So it's a good way. Thank you, Shaymar. It's a good way to make things and give away freebies, right? You can give away freebies, word searches, little mini coloring books, all kinds of things, right? So make that a goal for you to give away a freebie on International Women's Day, with links to your socials and links to your websites. Okay, so all kinds of things here that you can make. So cell phone screen savers. Yes, absolutely. Yep, it's the least you can do. On that day, it's a great way to build your email list is by giving away a freebie. But you make sure that when you give that freebie away, it has an advertisement on it, right? So you're not going to just say, here's a link to the freebie, right? You're going to do it like this, right? So I have I have a deliverable for everything, right? So here's my deliverable page, right? Everything I do. This one says thank you for your purchase, but this one says here's your freebie, right? So every time I give somebody a freebie, it says here's your freebie, right? Thank you. Here's your freebie. Here's your freebie. You're going to get a freebie, but you best be sure you're going to get it something that says check out my Etsy store. Right? So you can grab it. Here's your freebie, but it has my logo. It's pretty. It says this. It says blah, blah, blah. So there's a freebie, but it's going to be on this big, pretty paper that shows who I am. Okay? And it's just a link to the G Drive where it is, but that's what it looks like. And if I wanted to make one that's International Women's Day themed, right, I could just go into women's designs for Women's Day, and look, here's all these Women's Day stuff, right? Now, I was watching some of Misha's old videos the other day, and she found all these, look at these that she found. She told me about. This is called African American, I don't know how she found this. It was like African American women outline or something like that was the search. Let me look at if it'll show my searches. I think it's African American face line. So look up African American face line and look at all these. So you can make a coloring page of these. You can make a word search, right? You can make a word search. You can make some wallpapers, all kinds of things, right? And give that as a freebie. So that could definitely be something that you give away. A card. Okay. So that is under templates. So we're under templates, okay? So it's going to give you ideas and tell you what events are coming up. It's a good way to see, hey, what is some things I can start working on, okay? Then it knows things that you do frequently. So then it says, oh, what are some ideas you may like, right? It's a good way to go in here and look at things that you may like and see how other things are made, right? So if you're like, how would I make a logo with words inside of it? How would I make a logo with the words cut out, right? It's a good way to just look at it and then see how did they design that? How was that designed, right? It's a good way to make content, right? You can just go in and look at how this was designed and replace the words with another fake company and then post it. Right? So it's just a way to play around with the elements, learn how the elements work, and create designs to make content, right? You can go in, you can take this Coconut Cosmetics and you can create them a whole ad, right? So you could take Coconut Cosmetics and create a whole ad campaign for them. You can create a whole brand board for them. And then you can turn that into content, okay? So videos, here's some videos you can look at and play with. Look at this. Take these videos, play with them, turn them into something else, put some other images behind. Here's some Twitch emotes. It saw me playing with some emotes, and so it was like, oh, you want to play with some emojis? Okay, here's some more things. Hey, t-shirt lady. So logos, again, here's more logos for you to play with and play around with. And then if you follow any creators, good morning. So if you follow any creators, so as you go through designs and you start liking designs, when you're in a design, so here's my deliverables, right? So this person in the design, if I hit the info tab, it tells me who made this picture. We're talking about Canva. I'm talking about Canva and the basics of Canva. So like what's on the home page. We started with what we're going down the home page of Canva. So we went over the home, we went over the projects tab. Now we're under templates. And so we're going over what's inside Canva. So when you find an image that you like, there is so much information on this info tab. So let's dissect a little bit about what's in this. Good morning, Gully. So what's here in here? It tells you keywords, right? It tells you the keywords on this picture, what they used to help you find it. So why are keywords important, right? Why do we use keywords? Because anything you search, any of these keywords that you possibly searched, this image would come up, right? So that's why they've added all these keywords so that their image would come up if you searched any of these words. So that's why when I put in African American face line, this picture came up, okay? Now, looking at the keywords, I could click on the keywords and find more images over here. I can also see who the creator is of this image. And if I click on her name, it's going to show me all of the other items that she made. It's going to show me her graphics. And I can decide at that point, do I like this creator? Is she somebody I want to follow? Does she have more images that I could possibly use in the future in my designs? I can also see by clicking at her name, photos that she's made, videos that she's made. So it's showing me everything that she's made. I can also search elements made by her and find specific items that she's made, right? So now I'm kind of like, ooh, I do kind of like her, right? So now I can click on her and I can follow her, right? So if I hit view more and I click on her name, oops, I think I have to follow her from here. Click on her here and it should let me follow her. It should let me follow her. Or maybe she's not follow her. She's not a creator, so you can't follow her. But you can just view more by her. So if you just want to keep her, then you can star one item. Okay? So that's how I choose to star people. I don't star multiple items from a collection. I star one item by that person. And then I just go back to their one item and view the rest of their collection. So when I star an item, it's because I like the creator, not because I like the item. Okay? So that's the difference. You can, for template makers, you can follow the creator. But for images and elements, you have to star the item to follow that person. And so that's how I do it. So if I star something, it's because I want to follow that element designer. So I'm going to star this, and then on my starred, you'll see I don't have many starred items because I'm just saying that I want to see that person again. I need to figure out how to delete these apps, how they don't show up, because I want to clean up. This is what I want to clean up. Oh, maybe I can X them. I don't want to get rid of my start. So this is so when I come over here, I can just see now, go back to this creator. See, go back to this creator. Okay. So that's how I use my start. And then I can get back to them again. Now, going over here, back to this, let's talk about creators. So under the templates, how to find the creators is under the templates. That's the difference between the elements and the templates. So going to the creators you follow is going to be under templates. So when you go to a template and you like it, here's a template, okay? So say I go to this template. This is where you can choose follow. So see her template. She has a design here. I don't necessarily like it. I'm just saying, if you see this design, if you click on her name, remember this time we're out on the home page, templates. Don't get confused. Before we were inside a design. Now we're on the home page of Canva under templates. And see, now I can see all the designs that this specific person has made. Okay. So these are designers in Canva that make templates. So if I liked her style and I liked her design, right, then I could follow her. And anytime she gave updates, it would tell me she gave some updates, right? So then I could just keep watching her style. If I see something that I like, I could always take a look at it. Again, it's organized by how she wants to organize it. So she makes collections that you can see. Look, she's got agendas and planners in here that you can see. So she's got all kinds of different items that you can see and look at through her templates. Excuse me. You can search her templates for something specific. Like if I wanted to search party, I could see, hey, does she have any party favors? Does she have any party items that I could look at? And then I could see just party items. Okay. So you can take and look through their templates that you have and see different things and then modify them, edit them, design on them. Under templates also is the creators that you followed. So once you like somebody and follow them, then you can see the specific creators you followed. It's also going to appear over here, the creators that you have liked. So when I like somebody and follow them, then they start appearing under here. So the Education Resource Hub, Flodia is somebody that I follow. I do follow some people who have some planner templates. So like Gregorius, I love their planners, right? So the people that I do follow are going to be under here. Okay. So when you see people that you like, now don't go crazy. Don't like everybody, because then you're just going to have a huge list of people that you like and you'll never be able to find the stuff you really want to see. Okay? I'm telling you guys that. Don't go crazy. You can't like everybody, right? You got to decide, like, is this match my style or does it not match my style, right? You got to know what your style is as you kind of, and then if you say this no longer aligns with my style, then remove it. Like I did like this when I first saw it, but it no longer aligns with my style. It's okay to unfollow people. It's okay to leave groups. I went through the other day. I saw somebody the other day that had 333 Facebook groups. That is fucking insane. There is no reason for anybody to have 333 Facebook groups. Because, honey, you don't know what you're doing and neither do they. So I saw that and I was like, let me go look at my own Facebook groups and make sure I don't have that many Facebook groups. I didn't. I'll tell you right now, I didn't. But I was like, that just gave me a wake up call because I was like, there's no reason to have too many Facebook groups. I'm not going to tell you what number is too many, but it's your sign to go check your Facebook groups and see which ones don't align. Because you can look at the last time you visited them. And if you haven't visited that Facebook group in 6 months or more, then clearly it doesn't align with your vision. And they're probably not active anyway. So why is they just sitting there? Delete them. So that's the thing. If you liked it at one point and then you don't anymore, then you can unfollow it. You can get rid of it. And like Disney, why do I need to follow Disney? I don't need to follow Disney. They're just always going to be there. I know how to find Disney. The reason I follow them is because I feel like I might forget about what it is or how to find it quickly. So I follow them so that I can come here and access it. That's my reasoning for following it, so that I can find it again, because a lot of these, remember, a lot of these are translated. So they're written in another language and then translated to English. So sometimes finding the items that they have are not going to be in English. Like it's not going to be it's going to be in English, but it's not going to translate to the American terms that we're used to. So when you see it or search for it, it's going to be kind of hard to find. So you're going to think you're going to put in like blue sparkly letter, but it's going to be like, I don't know, holographic, or it's going to be a different term. So it's hard to find it. So I like to follow them so I can find their stuff again. Now, honey, if this don't scream Sandra the Design Diva to you, like anybody would see this and be like, oh yeah, that's Sandra right there. Like if this right here don't scream Sandra the Design Diva, like this is Sandra the Design Diva through and through and through. Is it not? So like that's why I would follow him, because that's me all day. All them colors, all them brightness. Like I need to use this post right here and say, go follow me. I got a new YouTube video out or something. I need to use this post today. Like today. I need to use it. You don't know what you look like, honey? You are green. You need to be like, does anybody have something green? Because you're always using greens and grays. This right here. This says T right here. It's clean. It's sophisticated. This says T to me. It's clean and green. Yes, if it's green and it's clean. Like this right here. That. Like it's super clean. Good morning. Yeah, whatever's clean, minimalist, green, that says you. So this would be you. This would be you. Yeah, clean green. Clean green and lazy. No. I only added that lazy because you use that, but you're definitely not lazy. But yeah, all these are you. Like anything clean and green. Yeah, this definitely screams UT. This is all you, babe. But yeah, I love it. I look at this little I don't know where this little strawberry milk. Look how cute. But so yeah, this is all me. Like all of this is screaming Sandra. I have a good little flow going here of the people I follow. It definitely speaks to me. It's definitely I have a good flow here. It's definitely me. I can see why I'm following the people I'm following. I don't know what the fuck this is right here. Look at this place. Look at this one, T. It's called Lazy and Busy Lab. Oh, because of these. I love this clean look right here. It's these that I like. But yes, okay, so play with these creators you follow. They are super cool, super great under templates, okay? They also have this new thing called work kits where you can create like kits for things that you're working on. I was playing around in this under creatives and marketing and small business. I was playing around with this yesterday and I discovered this work kit thing for creatives, and I've been playing around with it. It is like a project board. So see this creative workshop whiteboard. You have a design, you have questions, you have strengths, you have suggestions for improvement, like all these workboards. So a storyboard, a customer journey map if you're working with a customer and you want to work on this journey map, brand guidelines. I mean, Canva has the tools you need, right? Canva has tools that are in here for you. Some of your day, some of your week, some of your time, right, needs to be spent clicking around in Canva. So you're not going to break it, right? Some of your time has to be spent learning the programs that you pay all this money for, right? I spend $120 a year on Canva. I don't know how much you spend, but I spend a lot of money on my Canva because I got a team and I can't delete it now because my cousin made a bunch of shit in here. So I can't kick her off the team now. So I spend a lot of money for my Canva Pro. And so I need to make use of it, right? I need to earn that money back, and I have access to all these tools. So I might as well click around in here and watch a couple videos. I might as well click around in here and use some of these templates. So it's not bad to click around in here, look at these photos, see what they got going on. Now, somebody threw this little ugly AI photo up here. You think these aren't AI photos that they made in Midjourney, honey? They are. They are. Get some Midjourney ideas, get some ideas, run them yourself. You know, make more things. Learn the programs. Okay? 19 million icons. That means we haven't even touched the surface. Good morning, Kia. That means that we haven't even touched the surface of the icons that are available for us to use. Okay? So every time I open Canva, I find something new that I'm like, look at this. How cute is this? Look at these ones. These are cute. Somebody's aesthetic this matches. Somebody's got a rustic retro aesthetic, and this goes right along with it. Look at my YouTube. Look at my Instagram. Heart me on TikTok, right? Misha and her little headphones. This is Misha's headphones right here. Okay, so every time I open Canva, I find something new that I just didn't know was out there. So you just got to click around and see what else is there. Okay, starred content. I was just saying, how can I find my starred content easier? And here it is under projects. And then I went to, under templates, I went to my starred content, and it took me right back to my project screen. So I hate scrolling, but I could come back to my homepage and find my starred content a little easier. Okay? So there's all these different places. If you go to templates, you can sort them by different topics. So say I'm like, ooh, today I want to work on an Instagram post. Let me go look at the templates that they have for Instagram posts. And you could just scroll over here and see all the Instagram posts that they have, right? Then you could search or format. You can create your own, or you can just sort by different formats. Square, style, simple. Maybe I just want a simple one, okay? So now you got a simple Instagram post. What theme do you want? I just want it to be pink. So now you got only pink Instagram posts, okay? Pare it down so you're seeing less stuff and you're less stimulated, okay? Pare it down so it gives you less stuff and you're less stimulated, okay? Filter it. What feature? Do you want it to be just audio? Okay, there you go. Now these have sounds. You can take, did you know? I didn't even realize they had audio stuff with audio already on it. I mean, I guess I did, but I never thought about it. Is it going to get filtered on Instagram? Are these already approved Instagram audios? Okay. And look, this one even tells you how to recolor the page. Did you see that? Look. Do they all do that? This one did. It had a little page that told you how to recolor it. I don't know how I accessed that, but that was weird. Oh, customize. No, that's not what it was. But that was weird. Did you guys see that? It had like a little recolor this page thing. I wonder how you get that back again. So yeah, it had a little page that said recolor this page, and it showed you like what colors and what features were on it and all the stuff. Let me right click and see if we, oh, there it is. So when you right click, oh, okay, it's inside. It's inside there. It's right here. I was like, where did you get that? So it's telling you how to use this page to quickly change the color of the elements and text in your Canva. So if you change this text, right? So it's telling you if you change this, it'll change the text for you. If you change this color, it'll change them all for you. Okay? So if you, it's just telling you change these, change them all. Change these, change them all. Okay, so quickly change the whole design on one page. Okay? So that's nice. A nice feature in the template. Change them all. Okay, so now it changed the whole design for you in one click. And then all I got to do is put a new image right here. Put a new image right there, and I just made a whole new design. Let me find another image. Look at that. I just made a whole new design. That fast. Tips for safe stretching. Okay? Change it to your company or whatever. Or I can change it to meditation. Put some affirmations on here. Put a couple affirmations. Change it to these little ladies. I got a lady stretching on the beach somewhere. Or here, we'll put her in there. There we go. Okay, so throw a couple affirmations on there, and now it's different. So that's all you got to do is just use these things that are here to change. I needed to change the different colors. Okay, so that's all the templates that are out there on the front. And then you can pick a different post. LinkedIn, animated social media, all kinds of things. Education, videos, what else? Marketing, business cards, flyers, brochures, menus. Look at these trifold brochures, cards and invitations, postcards, weddings. Look at these cards for game day, all kinds of things. Okay, so these are all the templates. Let's go to brand. So under brand is where you build your brand. Brand templates, brand kits. Brand kits is where you design your brand logos. As you can see, I got a bunch of them. Some I need to delete. So like if you do a brand logo, then you can create the brand kit under here. You can upload the logos for the brand. You can choose the colors for the brand. You can choose what fonts you're going to use for the brand. You can create the brand voice. And then upload images that are specific to that brand. Okay. When you create the brand kit, you can also add brand templates, right? So you can add a new design. You can link it to folders. You can link it to all different kinds of things in the brand. I'm not as familiar with the brand kits because I haven't really played around with the brand templates that much. So because like what happens is I'll make a design first and then you can't later add it to the brand template. So you have to create it under brand template. You can't bring it in later. Yeah, see, you can't bring the brand template in later. You have to, when you make it, call it a brand template. So, and I always forget to do that. Like I'll make the design and then I'll be like, oh, I should have made this a brand template. So like I have a bunch of designs that I've made, like all my Cast Iron Craft Co. designs should have been under brand template when I created them. So So that's just a reminder, like if you're making something specific to your brand, create it under the brand template. Okay. So that it can be cohesive and linked under the brand. And I always forget to do that. The other thing about that is the logo or the fonts. The fonts, when you upload them, are specific to whatever brand you're under when you upload them. So they go under that brand. Unless you upload them under, yes, they do. They are specific to whatever brand you're under. There's no getting around it. So you do got to remember that when you upload the fonts. Unless you do them under here. Unless you do them under this font, cuz I always upload them under brand. No, there I take that back. If you do them this way, if you do them under text, and so say if you upload them like this, they should go under both. So if you go to here, like font, and then you go to where is it at? See, I can never find it. Yeah, see, Misha, if you upload the font over here, does it still only go to one brand at a time, or will it go to all of them? Because see, if you hit edit and upload a font, it's going to go to just this brand. But how do I get it to show the add button? Oh, here it is. Okay, so see, it's down here, upload a font. But I don't know if it will go to just that brand or if it will go to the whole section. And why it didn't show before and now it shows, I don't know. So you definitely can upload fonts, but let me see. Oh, see, font. There it is. Okay, so when you click on the font name, then it's at the bottom, upload a font. But I don't know if it's going to upload it to the whole system or just the brand. So, okay, so back to the homepage. So now under apps. So under apps is where all the apps are hidden that Canva has. Some of them you can use multiple times. Some of them you can only use once. That's just the features of Canva because it's based on the contracts that they have with the apps. The apps are third-party apps. Some of them you can use a bunch of times. Some of them you cannot. You can access them from two places. You can access them from out here, so all these crazy apps, or you can access them again from inside under the App Store and play with them. There's Font Frame, there's Blender, there's a million apps that you can play around with. There's a bunch of apps. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. That's just the way it is. I'm not gonna go into the apps. I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them. They're weird. They're wonky. Some of them, yeah, I don't like them. I rarely use them. Once in a while. I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, LinkedIn is linked to it. MailChimp, Twitter, HubSpot. I mean, there's a lot of apps over there. The fact that MailChimp is linked to it, and you can link your MailChimp app to your Canva, I don't know what that does because MailChimp fired me twice. Like, I made an account and I got kicked back out. So I don't know. Metricool, I imagine that you can link your designs directly to Metricool. I do use like the Pinterest auto post feature. I do use that a lot. We'll do that on another video. And I think I already have a YouTube video about that. So I do use the auto posting features of it. But there's a ton of apps over there. Look at all this. Google Ads. There's so many apps. But like I said, I'm not a fan. I don't use them very much. So if anybody has any apps information, feel free to chime in at any moment. LinkedIn. I'll have to check out the LinkedIn because I did post on LinkedIn today. I may play with it. But the feature I want to point out over here is your content planner. Again, we'll go into this more when we do some content planning, but you can make a post, schedule it to post on wherever you'd like. As you can see, I did some scheduled posts on Pinterest and Facebook. And then it'll auto post for you. You could do this for, you could do some bulk posting, and once you do like, so like you could do some bulk create, and then you could schedule a bunch of posts to post, so that you can have like content planned out for the month. So that's a good way to do it. And then of course you can see the insights on the post. So if you hit here, you can see like how did the post do. So post, insights, edit Facebook permissions. I mean, I thought I gave you all the permissions. So let's see if it tells us what the Facebook post did. I'm drinking my hot protein shake. Oh, I gotta tell it over here to give it permission. Okay, so there it's telling us that I got 23 impressions and 5 clicks and no reactions. So this is what the post looked like, and this is what my insights were. Not very good, but that's the deal. So on Pinterest, let's see if it tells me my Pinterest insight. I got 1 impression, no clicks, and no close-up views. So I should post another one. Let's see what this one says. This one I sent people to Lulu. No impressions, no clicks, and no close-up views. So I need to make a different view of my thing, but it's good that it shows me what it looked like, right? You could take a social media lesson. You can design for Valentine's Day. You could share this with your team. You can add an event to the calendar. So I could add, and look, it's telling me what events are coming up. Valentine's Day, Random Act of Kindness, World Wildlife Day. So Random Act of Kindness. Oh, look, and it's giving me some ideas for designs. A kindness jar. So another opportunity for a freebie. Cupid's kindness notes, right? View more templates. So more opportunities for freebies. Every time there's a holiday is an opportunity for you to give a freebie, right? A freebie out to people to tell them, hey, here's World Kindness Day, here's a bingo challenge or whatever, okay? And for you to brand it and give it out to people, okay? So that's under the apps. That's where your content planner is hidden. To plan the content and know what's going on. And you could add reminders for yourself, right? So you could add reminders for yourself telling you what other things you want to do. Okay, so you can add reminders for yourself. You can add designs. You can add new posts. So I could take different things on here and different designs of my own and turn them into a post. Okay, so you can add posts. You can add reminders. You can just add a title. Tell yourself, don't forget on blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then we have Dreamlab. Then we have Dreamlab, where you can create images of aunties and other items. Now, why is she holding this big ass child? So then we have Dreamlab. And, honey, we have Dreamlab. So Dreamlab be over here just making pictures. And you can play around with it. I need to play around with it some more. Because Dreamlab be... Misha, what did you learn about Dreamlab? Tell us what you learned about Dreamlab. Because Dreamlab, oh my God. Look at this picture. Look, I mean, just look at her. I mean, she's okay, but she definitely is not. Look at her. I know. Why was she holding? Look at this. Look at her. Look at her. I mean, just look at her. What is going on? I mean, the face is great. I do have to give it to them that those are some pristine facial features. Look at them eyebrows. Look at the chiseled shoulder. Like this right here is great. The style, smart. I mean, I already do that. Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah, I got all that from Ashley. You can add reference photos, yes. And coming soon, you can use the shape and structure from an image, reference vibe or structure form. Okay, so we'll add some photos to it now and see if it gets better with honey. But it does do the faces. Like it has always done great facial. Look at these cheekbones. I mean, look at them. Lips are perfect. That's one thing that they did doing over here is that they got this one's pretty decent. That's a good one. Look at her lips and her face are great. So we need to add photos. So let's add reference photos. It would be definitely helpful. Uh, so yeah, this one is really good. Her face, look at them curls. Look at them perfect, perfect curls. I like her. And this is a digital spot co prompt. Can't you tell? It's giving definitely giving digital spot co. Um I'm impressed with their facial features. I don't know what happened here. Look at this is like retro pinup. I don't know. All right, let's use Misha's tip to add a reference photo. I'm gonna try that. Let's try her out. But holding your granddaughter is crazy. That is absolutely insane. I'm gonna find my little tea ladies. Let's see. Let's see if we can find one of my little tea ladies for it to use. I don't know if I have it labeled as tea. This is a problem when I just save these images as whatever the stupid name it is that it comes up with. I might have to get one out of Chat GPT. Let's grab one. I have a lot of tea ladies that I make from. I have these pinup tea ladies with the polka dots. I ran those from Nita's prompt guide. I love them. They're my favorite. And I keep saying I'm going to run I'm going to do a bunch of them, but let's see. Let's look polka dot. Let's look for a polka dot lady. I may have to just find a new prompt because I don't even see her. Okay, I'm trying to find a good prompt to run because All right, let's find a new prompt. Because these are not giving us any good ones. I started organizing my prompt guides. I'm very proud of myself because they were all over the place. So let's switch. Let's find a good prompt. Okay, here we go. What are y'all working on today? What's everybody's plans for today? Does anybody have any plans for today or goals for this week? I know we filled out our little goal thing with Misha. So good morning, Monique. Oh, Lord. Okay, I found a prompt that we're going to run. Finally. It's only taking me forever. I feel like I'm slow this morning, y'all. Where is it? I thought I found one. Okay, let's go over here. Let me look. Digital spot. Where is your prompt guide, Miss? Oh, here it is. I'm going to move it to my drive. Move to Google Drive. Copy. Prompt guides. That's my problem. Paste. Spill the tea. I was like, I know I got a prompt guide called Spill the Tea. So if you guys are not following the Digital Spot Co., make sure you follow her. Nita, she usually is in here in the mornings with us, but we're gonna run one of her prompts and see what we get on what you call. So let's see. Let's make this lady in. We're going to do it on Melanated Muse. So Melanated Muse is one of my GPTs that I have. And I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to run it over here. And then I'm going to bring the image up to, bring the image into Dreamlab. Okay, so let me download it and show y'all what it looks like. All right. Let me download it and let me make my screen a little bigger too. So you can see it on Dreamlab. Okay, so let's download the image. So we're gonna call her T. And I'm gonna bring her over. Let me show you. So this is what she looks like. I don't know why it's giving us that. So this is what she looks like, our lady, okay? So we're going to save her, and we're going to bring her over into Dreamlab and run the prompt again. So style reference, upload. And let's edit the prompt. Let's change it to red glasses. Okay, let's see if how it does. You're working on some coloring pages. Ooh, what are you using to make your coloring pages? What are you using? Are you using ChatGPT? Hmm. So if there's one thing that Dreamlab is going to do, it is going to be to lay the face and the baby hairs. That's a good one, Dreamlab. Let's run it again. And let's change the sizing. ChatGPT, okay. Ideogram makes good coloring pages too. Good morning. How are you? Ideogram or Dreamlab? Yes to both. Oh, look at that one. That's a good one. Look at her glasses are all fancy. Okay. Thank you, Misha. Thank you for, yes, you can. Thank you, Misha, for telling us to add the image. Because that came out way nicer. Look at her glasses. I just ordered glasses, but woo, these glasses are cute. Yeah, that came out way better adding the image. Honey, it's the baby hairs for me. And listen, the facial features over here are really good. Yeah, you can sell these as long as you got access to Dreamlab, you can do these. You can sell these. Let's do and I said red glasses. Oh. I like yellow a lot. No. I don't like the yellow version. I'm going to do yeah, this is Dreamlab. So now I'm going to put her in a coffee shop. Yep, it's Dream. Oh, sorry. I saw Dream. You're right. This is Dreamlab, Cowboy Girl. This is not Midjourney. I sure did say yes, and it is not. This is Dreamlabs. This is Dreamlab on Canva. It does look like Midjourney though, but it's not. It's Dreamlab on Canva. I don't know why I said yes. Let's run this in Midjourney. See what happens. Let's see what it does over there. This is Dreamlab. I don't know why I said yes to that. Crazy me. Um, the Oh, see, this is where I was making my little families. Look at the matching outfits. I don't know. I was making them like kind of sitting down, kind of standing up. I was making those for Mother's Day. And then it was getting confused. Like, this is supposed to be the mom, but she looks like a kid. So I was like, oh, that's cute. I don't know about her weird coffee straw, but what Niji did I have this set at? 6.1. Now I took off the coffee shop and just said modern, colorful vibe to complement the picture. See if it changes it. Okay, let's go back to Dreamlab and let's pick another prompt. Oh, this is what it looked like if we just if we just told it a modern vibe in the background. Ooh. Now, what if we just say, we don't need her drinking a coffee? Just the lady in the background. Because this would be good for like a journal cover or something like that. There we go. Ooh, I like these. I wanted to zoom out a little bit on this one. So let's go to the editor. How do we get here, y'all? This is not what we're supposed to be doing today. Where's the editor? Remix. Like, where does my editor go? Which layout? Which layout, hun? Are you talking about the way the pictures look up here? I'm using Midjourney on the internet. Are you talking about the Midjourney? This is Midjourney on the internet versus Midjourney in Discord. So it always shows you four images on Midjourney when you make them. Have you used Midjourney from midjourney.com? And when you use midjourney.com, you can't get off of Discord. It won't let you log in no other way. So when you go to midjourney.com, then let me see. So let me show you. So if I hit log out, right? And if I go incognito here, and if I go midjourney.com, not mod journey, midjourney.com. Jesus, first you gotta spell it right. So when you first log into midjourney.com, this is what it looks like. Okay? It's going to look like it's a spam. It looks like a fake website. So you go here. And then you hit login. And then you hit continue with Discord. You have to log in with Discord. Don't log in with Google. Log in with Discord. Make sure that the Discord you log in with is the same Discord that you're registered with over on the Discord server. If you have multiple Discords, make sure that you're using the same Discord that you're currently using for your Midjourney account. So go into your settings and look at your account. How are you logged in? Are you using your phone number? Are you using your email? Because some of y'all got a bunch of phone numbers and emails and Discord accounts and all that. So make sure that you're using the same one when you hit continue with Discord over here. And then it's going to pop up like this. And it's going to say log in with your email or your phone number. So you need to make sure whichever way you're logged in over there that you're logged in correctly. And if you don't remember your password, reset it before you come over here and try to log in. And then you'll be good to go. And see, it says keep scrolling and then authorize. And boom, I'm back in. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, you want to log in with Discord, not your email, not your Google. Okay, let me know. Just message me. So I zoomed her out. That's not even the one I wanted to zoom out. It was this one. So yeah, so that's the playing around with that. Okay, I wanted to make this image over here in Midjourney or in Dreamlab. Okay, let's go back to Dreamlab. Okay, and I want to do this lady. No problem. Oh, I don't know about these tight curls. Dreamlab should be called Dream Girls. We're okay with slow learners in our academy. We're okay with slow learners in our academy as long as they are willing to apply. Just as long as you're willing to apply the knowledge that we give you, then we're fine with slow learners. And we need you to just realize where you're at, right? So you just need to ask yourself, where are you at? And we don't want you to be distracted. So Slow learners are fine in the academy. We just need you to ask yourself, where am I right now in my learning process? Like, how many things are you working on? And then what thing do you want to focus on? So many times it's not that you're a slow learner, it's just that you are trying to do too many things at once, right? So you probably just need to pause. And for a little while, I did a theme that was no new friends, right? And it's like no new projects, no new items, don't buy anything, don't sign up for anything. You probably have all of the tools that you need right now at your disposal. You just need to learn how to use them, right? And so that's going to be the first step for you, is kind of like stopping. Don't buy anything, evaluate what you have, and learn how to use what you have. And I'm the best person to do that with you, because I probably know how to use everything that you have and help you kind of get through that crunch. So you would be joining the best academy for that, because Misha just had a conversation with us about that last night. And that conversation was this: you can sign up for all the academies you want to sign up for, right? And you can get all the templates you want to get. The difference that you're going to get from us is that we're going to make you pause, and we're going to make you kind of look at what you have and make sure that it aligns with you. Does it align with your focus? Does it align with your brand? And are you going to apply it to all of the things that you're going to do moving forward, right? So she's not going to just say, here's a template, go. She's going to say, here's a template, but how are you going to market that template? Who are you going to give this template to? What are you going to do with this template? Are you marketing that template? What is your goal? She's going to ask you more follow-up questions for using that template, and make sure that you're successful with that template, right? Because the goal is not to just turn and burn templates, right? The goal is for you to have a successful business. So it's not that you're a slow learner. You need to give yourself more credit than that. You're not a slow learner. You're just overwhelmed with the items that you have. And we just need to pause, pick one item for you to focus on, and then we can go from there. So feel free to join us in the academy, because we'll get you there. And if you join now, then the price isn't gone up. So I highly recommend you join before Misha pushes that go up button. And the other thing is, if you join now, you will be able to get into our Thursday session, because Thursdays are the place you can come and ask questions. Share your screen, ask questions, let us know what your biggest struggle is, and all of those things. So, yeah, we would love to have you. And again, the pay in 4 option is there. We would love to have you. We would love to have you, and get you fixed and set you straight. So yeah, if you click the link in my bio and hit join the academy, that'll take you right there. Anybody who's thinking about it, if you're thinking about it, then it's definitely something you want to consider. It's fun over there, honey. We are having a really good time. We are having so much fun. And the girls will tell you there's so much support in there. It's fun. But all right. So we hit every topic, you guys. We literally went down the whole homepage. Home, projects, templates, brand, apps, Dream Lab. We went down every single topic on the homepage. We have killed the Canva homepage. We have learned all about it. Let me just show you a sneak peek about what we're going to do tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to be live again, but when I come back live again. And again, if you missed part of this, I'm gonna download it and put it up on YouTube, as I always do, the real version. I'm not gonna edit it because I don't edit things, but that's the way it goes over here. Sandra, the Design Diva, welcome. So let me show you though what we are going to be working on when I go live again. So I found, remember I told you I was digging around in the Canva files, the Canva Learning Lab. So this is what I discovered over there. Let me show you what I discovered over there. Um I found this. Okay, so I found this. It is called a storyboard, okay? So when you are starting to work on a new project, you can make what's called a storyboard, okay? So I'm going to start my Mother's Day items, and so I called this my Mother's Day storyboard, right? So I started here. All I did was open it up. It's already laid out for you. And what it has is items that you can put. So the ideation, what genre, what theme, the settings, any twists. So this is like if you were going to make a story. So I don't know if this is the right tool, but this is the storyboard item. I may switch from storyboard because this is giving, bye honey, have a good day. This is giving like story and characters. But there's also, remember when we were under templates and we were under work kits, we saw for creatives, we saw the other thing, which was project, right? So I might go to a project thing. So I'm kind of playing around with it. Oh, creative workshop. So there's a creative workshop whiteboard. There's storyboard, which is giving more story, a brainstorm whiteboard. That's more of like brainstorming. But I'm going to play around with it to decide which board we're going to use. But that's what I'm going to do. My idea of the storyboard was that I was going to like add all the items for the Mother's Day items, add the colors, and I can still use that. I could just take off the things that I don't need, right? So I was going to put all the items for the Mother's Day items up there, add the colors, add the themes, and then go from there. So I could still do that and remove the things I don't want to use. But that's what we're going to work with. So that's where we're going to start and play around. You can see I was going to work on a Mother's Day newspaper. So I'm going to change this all to Mother's Day themed. And look, I can literally edit it right in this thing. So I can just zoom in here and I can edit it right here. I can do all the edits here and then I can go over to the real item and fix it. So like all the stuff. And then whatever doesn't pertain, I think I'll just still do it right here. Like all this that doesn't pertain, I can just remove. So like this, just because I started it here. And then next time I'll just pick a different template to use. Like see this, I could just delete this. I don't need that. I could change this. Like I can go to templates over here. Maybe project plan. Oh, here we go. So see, look, it's adding, I can add different elements to it. And then the ones I want, I can keep or take away. So just different projects. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play around with this. Oh, here's the one I wanted to look at, Creative Workshop. Here we go. So different projects, parts of the project that I want to use, I can use. Is there something that I need to do? Are there ideas that I need to add? So I could take different things here and use them, right? Use them, don't use them. This is infinite. You see, it's infinite, this project board. So I like it because I can keep using it. I can keep adding to it. I can keep taking away from it. I can add whole projects to it. So I can go in my projects and that's where I got the newspaper. And if I see other items, like I can plan out my whole Mother's Day catalog from here. So like I made some Mother's Day cards, right? Things that anything I want to promote for Mother's Day, I can add over here. And then I can start like, see, here's my Mother's Day cards. So like I can add them here. And anything I want to promote related to Mother's Day, I have over here. And then I'll know what my plan is for Mother's Day. Okay? So that's what I'm thinking. That's what that's my goal. So I'm going to start showing you guys how I start working on that and then come back. So next time I'm live, that's what we're going to be working on is this storyboard to kind of get a plan for Mother's Day and how I'm going to launch Mother's Day in my Etsy store. All right. Any other questions? Any other closing thoughts or remarks? The paid actors are here. See them? Paid actors. I got my November 5th, my Black Job is to Vote shirt on. Any closing thoughts, remarks? I don't know. I do random lives. I used to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might do Thursday morning. I might do tomorrow. I might do tonight. It just depends how I feel. No, I'm not going to do tonight. I got to clean my truck. I'm not doing tomorrow. I probably will do Thursday. I'll probably do Thursday at 6 a.m. I think I'll do Thursday at 6 a.m. again. But I'm not going to do tomorrow, that's for sure. So. Okay, friends. But I will be around. Probably Misha will be on live today if she's on. Yeah. Oh, no. 6 a.m. Arizona time. So 8 a.m. Eastern. 6 a.m. Arizona time, 8 a.m. Eastern. It's 7:50 a.m. my time. I get up at 6 a.m. like for y'all. Because I love y'all so much. I get up at the cracky of dawn. So, cozy PNW life. I love it. I wish I was in the Pacific Northwest. I hate Arizona. We all know that, though. So, all right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm going to go get ready for my work day, brush this coffee off my teeth, and all that stuff. So, have a good day. Stay classy. Stay sassy. Stay badassy. Make sure you follow my YouTube. I'll post this up there so you can see the whole thing. Have a good day. Bye.